You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. Embrace it because it's inevitable.
Failure is a part of the process. You have to fail to win. You have to lose your fear of failure. People who never fail never try. You have to fail. You got to get it wrong to get it right.
Fight your fight. It's our fight to fight. 1 and 6 doesn't define who you are. What defines who you are is what you do when you 1 and 6. What the man you will fight for. Give everything you got today, not because of the scoreboard, but because when this game ends, you have a brother to call for life, knowing you gave everything you had. That's why you play as a Raven. That's why you fight as a Raven. That's why no matter what nobody on the outside says, fight your fight.
And that is what aggression is to me. The unstoppable fighting spirit. The drive. A fire in your mind that says, I am going to win. I am going to battle, and I am going to fight, and I am going to use every tool I have to crush my enemy. It is the will to win. And if that kind of internal, relentless aggression is your default mode, you will win.
And that is right. We are back again to play Forest Lake here in Game 2 of Saturday's pool play. And the guys had a lot of little soul searching after the game this morning as they came up short against Edina, a game that they really wanted to win, and now they really need to find that extra effort for this evening's game as we get started and try to come away with a victory this evening to put us into that third place game tomorrow. So it was a tough loss earlier today, but these guys have shaken it off. I talked to a couple of them earlier, and they are ready to come out and get this party started and show everybody, including themselves, what they're all about. So that's what we've got. We're set up for it, and they want to go and get this party started again and absolutely shake off that loss from this morning. So they're playing Forest Lake, Squirt A team. They are coming into the game tonight 1 and 7. So they've had a tough start as well. So hopefully the stars align and we can come out with a victory here this evening. So that's how it stands right now. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit so we can get a little bit better action on it. All right, so we're ready to shake things up. We've got Strong out at center and Walters and Atterbury on the flank. Sorry, Wenkus and Atterbury on the flank. And right out of the gate, a couple Forest Lake players go down. Strong gets a backhand shot onto the net, and that comes away with nothing. Another shot in. Oh, and it goes in. Dylan from the point fires a laser, and it goes right through the goalie and trickles in. And just like that, Eden Prairie starts the night off, getting up on the board early. Sorry, I'm getting situated here a little bit. I got a bunch of stuff in my way. And again, we come away with it again. Forest Lake comes off the face-off. They skirt through. Offsides waved off. It looked like an offsides to me. Puck flops into the air. And we get a lot of slicing and dicing. And Wenkus takes off with it, fishes it over to Atterbury. Atterbury loses it down behind the net, but he stays on it and keeps fighting for it. Tucker entered the chat, and he's now in there too. Wenkus gathers it in the corner. Tucker moving to the center of the ice. He comes back again to help his buddy out. And we still are fighting for it. There it comes. Walters tries to put a shoulder into one of the Forest Lake Ranger players, and he's not able to. And the puck dribbles down behind the net, and Dylan comes out strong again. Avoids Leo that just tripped on his way out of the bench. He goes wide. He looks for some options, flicks it in front of the net. And Forest Lake gathers some steam as Leo goes down again. Pass from Christian over to Gray. Gray over to Leonard. Leonard comes up. He gets knocked off the puck. And we're going to get a penalty on Forest Lake for the knock on Leonard to get things started. So the way things look now, it looks like we come away with a win, and we will be punching a ticket to the third place game tomorrow. Most likely against either Minnetonka or Woodbury. Rink fires one in, and he shoots and scores from the point. Defense coming out and delivering early in this game, and EP goes up 2-0. Rink fires from the point, and they get the Selly train going over along the bench. So score 2-0 on the power play. And the Eagles are off to the races.
Eagles, number 6, Charlie Prairie. Assisted by number 11, Eli Schroeder.
Bassoff fires one in. Puck is loose in front of the net. There it is. Oh, it goes off the pipe. Rink comes in to try to block that puck. He's not able to, and it rolls back down behind our net. Locosmo picks it up, fires it up to Bassoff. Bassoff chips it ahead. He can't catch it fully, but he chases it back down again. Schroeder picks it up. There it is, right in front. And the Eagles put another one up on the board, and we go 3-0 right out of the gate. Another score. And the Selly train over on the bench is not happening. That's okay. So Eden Prairie 3-0 right out of the gate. 10:20 left to go in the first period. Strong shoves it over to Walters. Walters gets bottled up in the middle ice area. And Forest Lake chips it forward. Locosmo again takes it. He loses it over in the corner. Tries to get it up to Strong. Forest Lake with a shot. And Eli, it's still free. And Eli's able to put a dump on it, or put a body on it. And prevent that from going in. So life comes at you fast. 3-0 out of the gate already. I haven't even warmed up yet. And we've already got 3 on the board. So if you came late, sorry about that. You've missed some pretty fast-acting passes. Leonard gets held up. Leo he dives for it, tries to score, and we're going to get another penalty on Forest Lake as they pretty much lassoed Miles as he crossed the blue line. So Eagles go up again on their second power play of the night. Scored on the first already. 9:36 left to go in the first period. Tucker takes the face-off. Puck comes back to Forest Lake. Forest Lake rounds behind their net. And Christian is able to, there it is. And another backhand pass by Leonard. And they score. And the Eagles now go up 4-2. 4-0. As they've had their freedom to do pretty much whatever they want to start this game. Leo passes it back to Christian. Christian bounces it up along the far boards to Leo. Leo goes wide. He's got Tucker and Leonard both sitting out in front. Passes it back out to Gray. And the point, Gray falls down trying to grab it, and Dylan goes back to retrieve to start it all over again. Banks it up along the far boards again to Wenkus. Wenkus has got Tucker charging to the left, and Wenkus gets it poked away. Leo comes in to support.
Squirt Eagles number 8, Miles Leonard. Assisted by number 5, Dylan Christian.
And Forest Lake mounts a charge again. Sorry, as Rink clogs up that lane, and he forces it back along the boards. And the puck trickles all the way down to the Eden Prairie zone, and that's going to be another ice. So it is important for our guys to come out and play really hard tonight, despite being up even 4-0, just to make sure that they're practicing that intensity that they need, that lacked in the third period this morning. And Locusmo chucks it back over the blue line. Rink reaches up. Oh, there he goes, waiting for everybody to be on side. He collapses at the half wall. And the puck gets into a scrum over on the half wall. Schroeder comes away with it, and he pulls it back out to neutral zone. Rink banks it off the boards. Bassov fires it up the side. Schroeder tries to come away and tackle it. Puck goes into the corner. Rink comes away with it, and we're going to get another penalty. We are going to get a penalty on Rink. Charlie, his first. So Eden Prairie will now be on the penalty kill, and Forest Lake on their first power play of the night. 7:26 left to go. 4-0 Eden Prairie over Forest Lake.
Penalty number 6, Charlie checking.
And we've got Walters, Strong, chasing. Walters takes it behind Strong, and they miss out on a great odd man 2-on-1 opportunity there. Gray pinches up deep. And Forest Lake finds an open man. They get it past Dylan. Dylan races back to collect the puck. And he says, hang on guys, I'm gonna take it all the way up. He curls around, tries to feed it to the middle. He can't. Walters wasn't quite there. And Gray can't keep it in their zone. Locusmo to Gray. Gray back to, I'm sorry, that's Tucker. Tucker chases after it. And Forest Lake slaps it back to center ice. Tucker emerges with the puck. He's going wide. He puts up a shot and shoot, and he scores from the top of the circle right over the left shoulder of Forest Lake's goalie, and that puts Eden Prairie up 5-0 with 6:10 to go. In the first period. All right, Miles comes away with it, shoves it up ice. He runs after it again. He's loose. Oh, he does a little bit of a dangle out in front, loses it. Oh, and puts it up a shot again, and he knocks it in for a score. And Eden Prairie puts their 6th
Scoring for the Eagles.
on net and in the net. Rink charges after it. Flicks it over to Leo. Cross ice. Leo shoves it up. And Rink comes back again. Tries to take it away. He can't. Tucker chasing. Rink chasing. Collision in front of the net in the slot. Everybody gets a piece of action there. And puck comes back out to center ice. Forest Lake is forced to regroup. And they dump it back into the zone. Shot on Eli, and puck goes wide right. And Rink again chips it up to Leonard. Leonard gets all his feet tied up. He can't do anything with it. Charlie comes back with it again, and he launches it. Is he going to launch it? Loses it. He's got a guy right behind him. Goes down on his knees to protect the puck. Schroeder comes in to help. And now Miles goes down along the boards. He's down there somewhere. He'll emerge. And Leo tries to grab it too. Charlie comes away with it, passes it to Leo. A little bit out of sorts here. And Miles again dumps it off to Leo. Leo with a shot. And Forest Lake is able to stop that one. So with 4:27 left to go, we are already in running time. That's pretty crazy. We've got a little parent holiday party tonight. And looks like we'll be arriving early. Forest Lake comes off the draw. Off the face-off, they march it up. Surveying their options, Dylan casually pokes it away. We get 2 Rangers collide in the middle of the ice rink. And Schroeder marches away with it. He's chopping and dicing over there, and the Forest Lake Ranger guy just says, okay, that's enough of that. I'm just going to poke it away from you. Nice going. Puck loose over in the half wall. Gray pops it out. Shot by Schroeder. And a glove save by Forest Lake. Correction, we are not in running time. That was just an error by the clock folks. That's what I thought. I didn't think we would be running time yet. So they just kind of snuck it down a little bit. Sorry about that. Strong tries to force it through and just walk it into the net. And Gray now going to get his chance in the penalty box for a checking penalty. And Forest Lake will go on another power play with 3:27 left to go in period number 1. All right, Strong chases it up. Oh, he gets just decked over on the boards. Atterbury, another hit. Pretty physical here right now. Charlie struggles with it. And he races back to cover the center part as Dylan chops it away from one of the Rangers. And he marches up the ice through a bunch of folks. He puts an elbow and a shoulder into one guy to say, come on back. Rink now on a 2-on-1 position. And Rink, Charlie knocks the guy over. And puck comes out to center ice again. Tucker bounces it over to Atterbury. Atterbury crosses over the blue line. He gets it bounced back. And Tucker sits back and waits. Passes it over to Locusmo. Locusmo sees an opening. He's got a lane. He comes all the way in, does his little skip stop. He gets bombarded by about 3 Rangers, and now they come back up again. Miles coming up from behind. Nobody saw him, and he takes the puck away. Rink, nice pass over to Leonard. Leonard, little half toe drag, let's call it. And he tries to put a shot in the net, goes wide left. Tucker. Over to Berg. Berg, wrap around, nothing. Locust-Smoke picks it up at the point. Back to Tucker. Tucker with a shot. And it goes behind the net for him. And Forest Lake comes back all the way down, and they fight for it. He's able to bring it all the way out to the slot. Look out, there it is. And Forest Lake gets their first goal of the night with $1:16 left to go in the first. All right, if you're watching this, please do not turn your channel over to the Winnipeg Jets Wild game starting in 15 minutes. You keep it right here. Wenkus crosses, shot, and a score by Schroeder. And Eden Prairie answers that Forest Lake goal with a goal of their own. And Eden Prairie is marching this evening. Christian over to Bassoff. Bassoff tries to get it into Wenkus' direction, and he misses that connection. Puck comes back outside the zone. Gray can't catch up to it. Forest Lake charges after it. Christian catches up, and he's turned on the Jets. He can go all the way. Look out. Look out. Shot, and into the gut of Forest Lake goalie. But Dylan got a nice lap in. He's getting his steps in for the evening. So 32 seconds left to go in period number one. Strong takes a face-off. He punches through everybody. And Forest Lake comes back with it. Gray attacks the puck, loses his stick in the process. Atterbury blows a tire, he goes down. And the puck slithers its way back into the corner. Atterbury again comes back with it. Oh, there it is in front. And Forest Lake able to stop any force that Eden Prairie could have put on that. Strong gets upended, and that is the end of period number one, where we have Eden Prairie 7, Rangers 1. So that's pretty crazy. What you got going? So make sure you're aware of this. Hockey Day Minnesota is coming in January, and Eden Prairie has been lucky enough to be participating in that Hockey Day Minnesota down in Shakopee at Valley Fair. They get the early draw on Hockey Day Minnesota. That early morning game, 8:30 against Hibbing, that should be a fun one, so keep that in mind. And then obviously the primetime games later in the day, where you have Shakopee, who is a good team this year, even though the Eden Prairie Eagles were able to beat them this year, or a couple weeks ago, about last week, 2 weeks ago maybe, I guess. Anyways, Shakopee playing Maple Grove in the main event that evening, and then you obviously have a Wild game that evening as well. So Hockey Day Minnesota coming up January 25th. It'll be around the corner and here before you know it. So that should be fun for Eden Prairie to get some action and exposure in the Hockey Day Minnesota. Day. All right, so the men in white moving left to right now, and Forest Lake comes across, shot to Eli. Eli just kind of pushes the puck away with his blocker, and comes across center ice. No Ranger there to pick it up. Atterbury again goes down, blows a tire. Maybe we got some skates that need to be sharpened. And the puck makes its way across the blue line, and there it comes, just a slow trickle into Forest Lake's glove. All right, Tucker facing off, got Berg far half wall. Leonard near the net. Leonard tries to backhand it in. He can't. Leonard comes out again, tries to shove it in front of the center it. He's still fighting for it. And puck comes back out to Forest Lake. And Dillon just flicks it away from him like it's a fly. And they go down at center ice. Puck comes back over to Forest Lake. Forest Lake tries to put a shot on, wide left. And Dillon off to the races again. He can part the sea here. He's got speed that Forest Lake doesn't. Passes, centers it. Oh, and comes back to Gray. Gray tries to shove it off to Dillon, except Dillon was going the wrong way for that. That would have pulled about 10 muscles in my back. And Tucker launches it in the front again. And the puck comes wide. Back to Gray. Gray back to Bird. Bird runs it along the back of the net. And everybody's going down in the corner. Leonard goes down, catches an edge too. I don't know. Maybe there's something going on in that corner. Gray now sees an opportunity. He pops it off to Leonard. Leonard looked like he was kind of passing it or shooting it. I couldn't tell which. He comes and tries to take it away, but to no avail. Tucker charges in and disconnects the Forest Lake player with the puck. Christian, pass over to Berg, a little bit high and hard. Berg tries to center it. He had Miles in mind, and Forest Lake dumps it back down to the Eden Prairie zone, where Dillon pops it over to Gray. Gray half passes it up the ice. No foul, no problem, no harm. Schroeder follows it into the corner. Back to Rink. Rink with an errant pass over to Locusmo. And Locusmo launches one over to Wenkus. Forest Lake emerges with the puck. And he's got five Eden Prairie players all on him like mosquitoes, and they can't do anything. Schroeder now back up the ice. He goes wide, tries to toe drag through a Forest Lake player. He can't. Again, that's a tough one to accomplish. Rarely do I see toe drags work. And Bassov loses it as he crossed the blue line. Rink now goes through a sea of brown. Schroeder with a shot wide left. And Wenkus gets tied up over in the half wall. Forest Lake comes away with it. Shot by Wenkus. And Forest Lake now on the march. Oh, he sees a guy, gets it past Locusmo. He's got a shot. And he takes Eli down in the process. And Eli is slow to get up. Eli is shaken up on that play as the Forest Lake player just collided right into Eli on that shot. So kind of a double whammy there. He gets scored on and he gets the lights knocked out of him at the same time. Nonetheless, Rangers get their second goal of the game and they put their second on the board. Strong takes the face-off. Pops it back to Dylan. This has got to make these guys a little bit angry, doesn't it? Dylan centers it past. There it is. Bassoff. Walters with the score. Not Bassoff. Walters and Bassoff. Rory and Pavel kind of have the same face mask, so it's sometimes hard to see. I don't have the best eyesight. I apologize. But Walters, his third goal of the tournament, having a great tournament so far. And the Eagles answer with a goal of their own. All right, off the face-off. Atterbury charges. Walters picks it up. Atterbury and Walters tag teaming over in the corner. Atterbury fights for it behind the net. And the puck gets by Ethan. And Dylan is there to cover for his buddy. Dylan dumps it down low. Strong picks it up. He backhands it around to the half wall to Leonard. Leonard fishes it up to nobody. And Forest Lake comes away 3-on-1, backhand in. They unfortunately can't capitalize on the 3-on-1 against Christian. And Dylan now, or Miles now, flips it up to Walters. Walters with a shot and into the gut of Forest Lake. 7:43 left to go in the period number 2. As Rink and Locust will come on, Berg and Leonard up front. Puck pops out to Berg. Berg shovels it over to Tucker. Tucker gets it taken away, and Forest Lake marches up the ice. And Rink is there to stop the progress, and Forest Lake goes offside. All right, Berg on the move. Berg, he's got Miles. There it is. It goes, and does it go in? Does it? Yeah, it's a goal. It went right through the legs of Forest Lake's goalie, and Eden Prairie puts their 9th up. Tucker bounces it back to Rink. Rink sees an opening. He charges the net, loses it in the slot. Back to Tucker. Tucker pounds it low again. Leonard. Miles just got an elbow in the cheek. That stung. Oh, there it is. Oh, and he just missed it. He got an elbow in the cheek, and he missed a point-blank shot into the net at the same time. A double whammy for that. Rink recollects the puck at center ice. Miles again takes control. He goes down. Good thing he's wearing pads right now. Tucker with a shot, and that goes right into Forest Lake's goalie in the side. It looks like that stung Forest Lake's goalie a little bit too. Got him where the pads aren't. And now Locusmo launches it up to Berg. Berg takes some evasive maneuvers. He loses it. Everybody goes down on the side. Locusmo, Tucker, table for 5 down there, and comes back to Rink at center ice. Rink pops it up to Miles. Miles then exits stage left, and Linkus comes on. And Leo chasing one of the Forest Lake Rangers around in the side. They find their outlet guy, and he's looking for some options as Caleb picks the right time to go after him and shoves it back out to center ice. And again, Forest Lake does everything they can just to push it into Eden Prairie's zone. Rink displays some good stick handling moves in the back. And he chooses to look like take it all the way. And then he gets knocked off the puck and then just launches it into the slot. Nobody there really chasing it to the slot. It's kind of a lackadaisical effort. Yeah, backhand there in front. Oh, and it goes right between Wenkes's legs. Again, Wenkes out in front. Shot by Bassoff right into the shins of Forest Lake. Schroeder back off the pads again. You can hear it ricocheting off the legs like bruises are going to be forming overnight. I can guarantee you that. Gray kicks it. He's a soccer player. A little bit of combo. Schroeder over to Christian. Christian sees a lane, passes it out in front. Oh, to Basov, and he can't do anything. No, that was Walters. Like I said, oh, and there's another shot by Gray. Gets deflected, and that goes in for another goal. And EP goes up and puts their 10th. Puts their 10th, and Forest Lake goalie is just doing some soul searching, saying, all right, what do I need to do to improve this?
Scoring for the Eagles, number 15, Mason Wenkes. Assisted by number 4,
There you go, three-car pile up over at center ice. Strong charges it up wide, stops, and loses it in the corner. He's still fighting for it, though. He's scrappy. Forest Lake comes away with it, but he's still fighting for it. Oh, there's a Forest Lake sandwich on Strong right there. And Atterbury pushes a guy into the corner. And there's a foot race. Oh, there's a shot. Comes back out. Look out. There's a shot again. Plinko and pinball off of people's sticks and skates in front of the slot. And Gray forces it up to the point. Gray comes back with it again. Tries to force it Dylan's direction. Dylan recovers. And now he goes back behind the net. Says, thank you, not so much. Bounces it up to Walters. And Walters merges onto the freeway. Comes to the center shot. And a wide left. Oh, Rink gets beat at the red line. And Dylan there to help out. Pass up to Tucker. Tucker over to Miles. Miles tries to put a shot out, and he can't quite make the connection. Miles, there it is again. Shot, 90-degree shot. Puck bounces back out again. Rink tries to collect. He can't. And he lets Dylan take the puck around the corner. Tucker comes back, pops it up to Berg. Berg crosses over the blue line. He has Leonard in front. Leonard goes after it, swings and misses. Fans on it. Tucker back there. Leo with a shot. Wide right. Leonard picks it up. He stops. He's looking for the center. Oh, there it is. Centering pass. Don't worry about it. There's Tucker with a shot, and he scores. And Eagles add another one to the list. Do I look a little off kilter down here? It looks a little off kilter. I'm going to level it out here a little bit. There we go. All right. Oh, now it looks bad going that way.
Scoring for the Eagles, number 9,
All right. That's just the way it's going to be. I'll readjust again. Oh, there's a bouncer goes over everybody's stick. What are the chances of that happening? And Rink comes back up along the side. He keeps it, crosses it, Takes it wide. He passes it back out in front. Leo with it. Leo backhands it in. And Leo comes back, bounces it back to Caleb. Caleb launches one. 58 seconds left to go in the second period. Leo back to Rink. Rink, oh, back to Walter, back to Caleb. He didn't see where Caleb was going with it. And now he comes back at it again. He fires a shot, score again from the point. Rink with his second of the game. And that makes it 12-2 Eden Prairie. All right, this is where I'm gonna level it. I'm gonna do it on that red line on the back wall. How's that look? That looks pretty good right there. They call that return to home. And we're gonna keep it. Schroeder. Back to Wenkus. Wenkus tries to one-time it. He can't. And back to Gray. Gray punches it into the slot. Dylan banks it off to the boards. Dylan goes down. And Forest Lake has a 2-on-1. Gray tries to catch up, centering pass or a shot, and they can't make anything work. 4 seconds left to go in period number 2, and that will do it. Where Eden Prairie tacks on a couple more. And it is now 12-2. So by the looks of it, we will be playing for the third place game tomorrow morning. Or tomorrow sometime. I don't know what time specifically that game is. It's sometime in the middle of the day, I guess. I'll have to take a look. I don't have it for you tonight. I've been busy this afternoon. I didn't have time to put everything together. So production quality, B-. Not as good as the music is tonight here right now. You can see Joe over on the right above the injuries. Right above the injuries word, learning everything about the game sheet. Like I said, he's a jack of all trades, journeyman. And let's come out for a third period. And the Eagles will be back traveling right to left again. The grandparents have showed up in force here, which is amazing. There's some grandparents down there. There's some more grandparents. There's 2 teachers over there, kindergarten teacher, former 3rd grade teacher. And Dylan fights through a bunch of Rangers. Off the face-off. Forest Lake comes away with it, launches it right into the legs of Ethan Gray. And Wenkus pops it up to Basov. Basov, cross ice to Schroeder. Slightly behind. Schroeder has to hold up to grab the pass. Back over to Christian again. Christian takes a dart to the shoulder. Puck loose, and they just flip it in. Wenkus flips it in for another goal by EP. And EP marches. Will march to victory, barring any catastrophe. I am a Vikings fan, so anything can happen. Forest Lake comes off the draw, tries to toe drag around Caleb. Caleb says, not on my watch. He passes it up to Walters. Walters can't connect with it. Atterbury comes in from behind and knocks a Ranger over. And he's going to get a penalty for that. Joe says, welcome. to my penalty box. 11:25 left to go. Forest Lake just trickles it over to one of their other players, puts a shot on Eli. Eli didn't even have to move. Could be like weekend at Bernie's and just put Bernie there. And again, another shot wide right. And Rink up to Walters, and it gets knocked away by Forest Lake. Rink comes in, knocks it off, knocks the Forest Lake guy off the puck. And now comes back, trickles in again. This is like the most gentle sequence of passes and puck movement I've ever seen. Walters now meanders his way up the ice. Oh, centering pass, and it goes off the pads of Forest Lake. Tucker comes racing in, and Rink launches it over to the Zamboni doors. And Forest Lake emerges down ice with the puck as Caleb stops, changes direction, fans on the puck, and here comes Forest Lake, hot off the bench, and there's nothing. Tucker likes to go wide left, coming around, he passes it, one-timer, and Leonard with a goal. Now that was really pretty. That we could have used some of that this morning, couldn't we? But that's how it's done normally. Nice play by the boys. Again, Tucker zigzags his way around, comes back to Gray. Gray gathers it, collects it. Dylan rifles it in. Nothing. Again, puck meandering out in the center. And Leo tries to smack it away. There he is, Leo, getting all contorted. Like I said, if I did that, I'd have about 5 pulled muscles and I'd be in bed for about a week. Gray up to Leonard. Leonard finds out why you have to keep your eyes up. And again, Leo just hanging on everybody, keeping the puck. He still emerges with the puck. Oh, there it is, back. Oh, there it is again, shot again, save. And another rocket into the crease, and Forest Lake just throws it out of bounds and stops the play. 8:10 left to go. Puck back out to the center. Leonard rockets it right in. There it is. It's loose in front of the net. And Wenkus tries to slam it home. He can't. He gets pushed out of the way. Again, they scrum, they tackle. We've got the whole Forest Lake team behind the net. And we're going to start over again with a new face-off. All right. Rangers off to the races. They get by Charlie again. Locosmo comes in and goes over Eli's head. And Pavel up to Schroeder. Schroeder centers a pass. Oh, and Wenkus wasn't quite ready. Comes back to Rink. Rink can't keep it in. Rink waits. Over to Locosmo again. Locosmo weaves through everybody, passes it over, and there's another goal by Schroeder. Walters comes away with it, loses it. Strong there to recuperate or recoup the puck. Gray comes in with the body, knocks him off. Strong knocks him off as well. And Walters crosses the blue line. Oop, fakes a shot, backhand out into the center, into the front. And Forest Lake gets a body on the puck. .5:44 left. Forest Lake tried to march it down. Dillon comes away with it. He passes it up to Grayson. Grayson can't hold on to it. Gray comes back, passes it back to Dillon. Dillon up to Walters. Walters does a couple moves, and Walters, no stranger to bringing it all the way to the net. Solo behind the net, backhands it, and it is called off, and we get a whistle. 4:55 left. As a new series of players from Eden Prairie come onto the ice. Tucker on the faceoff, pounds it right through the legs. There it is, tries to center it across. Leo can't quite catch up to it. And again, Tucker, just like a little mosquito, just hovering around everybody. Oh, and Leo crashes. Again, puck comes out across the blue line. Forest Lake trying to just get a shot off. And Tucker launches one. He saw Leonard, and Forest Lake comes away with a shot. Eli deflects it. Gray now up along the far boards, and he just launches it down. And the puck, spinning like a top, rolls into the corner. And Ethan Gray there to try to shove it up as best he can. He can't. And now they try to clear it out. They are unable to. Tucker collects the puck. He gets it poked away from him, but he doesn't give up on it. He goes back after it again. Leo pirouettes himself into a crash. And puck comes over to center ice. Charlie there to nab it. Dumps it up to Leonard. Leonard tries to come away with it backhand. He can't. And Locosmo now up to Schroeder. Schroeder holds on to it in the corner. Oh, nice play by Forest Lake. And Caleb didn't see that coming. Wenkus got the zoomies. He goes down at center ice. They wave off the offsides. Schroeder with a shot off the pipe. And we get a whistle. And Forest Lake is going to be sent to the penalty box. .2:19 left in the third period, where the Eagles have handily handled this game. Rink fires a shot, saved by Forest Lake. And we get definitely, you can tell that there's some frustration on the Forest Lake players. As I'm sure you would be as well. A little pushing and shoving going on. Forest Lake pounds it up the ice. Rink chases after it. Oh, where's the puck? Everybody's flying down. Puck comes in and with a shot, and that goes just wide left. Rink gathers it up again, tries to pass it off to one of his buddies. He can't, and he has to ride it all the way through the high slot. Locusmo now reclaims the puck, and he marches it up the ice. He's trying to look at everybody. What are his options? He's going to go wide left and brings it back to Rink at the point. Rink with a shot, ooh, right into the chest of a Ranger. Another shot, and 52 seconds left to go in the game. We're going to get a shift change and another face-off at the end. Wenkus pops it through the slot. Ooh, and a nice catch. Nice catch by Forest Lake goalie. And we're going to do it again. Let's see if we can get a face-off in time. Otherwise, that's going to be it, folks. And we will be wheels up to the holiday party a little early tonight. Forest Lake marches down, 7 seconds left, and he gets chased by 5 men in white. And that is going to do it, where Eden Prairie comes away with the victory. And that puts them 2-1 in pool play. And so we'll see how it all shapes up, but it looks like we will probably be in the 3rd place game tomorrow. So a good effort by the Forest Lake folks as well. And do the customary shaking of hands. And we will be signing off. And until tomorrow, have yourself a good, pleasant evening.